is Rosemary Rose, and today we're just going to do a guided body scan to help relax. So first step is find somewhere comfortable. Maybe that means lying down for you, maybe not. And start with just a couple deep breaths in your own pace. And let's take a minute to just land right here. In this body, in this time and space, just be right here. We're going to start by bringing our attention to the top of the head. So just check in with yourself. How does that spot feel? Does it feel tense at all? Does it not feel like much of anything? That's fine too. We're just being aware. We're going to go down into the forehead and the temples and just be aware. Check in with yourself. Are you scrunching anything up or carrying any tension there? And if so, just notice it. Relax as best you can. There's no perfection here. We're all just doing our best. And bring your attention into the eyes. Are you scrunching up the eyes at all? If you'd like, you can take your eyes and look slowly in each direction, all the way around in a circle. And just think of this like a stretch for your eye muscles. We don't really think about stretching those muscles very often, but they are muscles, and they can get tense just like the bigger muscles. Maybe do a really tight blink and then relax. Just release whatever is willing and happy to be released. And let that be enough. Bring your attention down to the cheeks now. Just notice if you're holding any tension there. The cheeks, of course, connect on into the jaw. I'm really bad at clenching my jaw. It's such a good reminder to just check in throughout the day. I'll spend all this time trying to release those muscles, and then as soon as I'm not paying any attention, they clench right back up. But that's okay. There's no perfection here. There's just right now. There's just this moment, and you and me right now. Into the mouth. Just notice where your tongue is. What's it doing? What is it like to do? It's funny to think about, isn't it? It's okay to laugh. It's okay to be silly. And think about your ears. Are you carrying any tension there? What does it feel like to carry tension in your ears? If we figure that out, that's the first step to releasing it, isn't it? The main thing that we're doing now is just paying attention. It's just being aware. That's it. And if, after we are aware, after we become aware that we're holding tension anywhere, all we're trying to do is just release it by 1%. Sometimes you can't release it all in one go, and that's okay. That's okay. Just release 1%, and you've done enough. Think about the neck now. Are you holding any tension in the neck? Are you wearing your shoulders up as earrings? And just so you know, that can still happen even if you're lying down. So just check in. Just ask yourself. And if you've got some shoulder earrings, just give yourself permission to relax them down. There's no judging ourselves for having bad posture. We're not doing any of that. We're just noticing. And if we notice tension, we're trying to release by 1%. Sometimes we can release by a lot more than 1%. And how wonderful that is. What a gift that is. But if all you can do is 1%, you're doing it. You're doing everything you need to do. And now let your attention go down your arms, down your shoulders, down your upper arms, and into your elbows. Do you have tight elbows? Are you holding tension to your elbows? Maybe you are. Well, if you are, then you can release it by 1%. I bet. And now down our forearms, into our hands, into each of our fingers, releasing tension in the pinky fingers, in the index fingers, and in the middle fingers. I think I misspoke, didn't I? I called these ones our index fingers. Those are our ring fingers. Sometimes it's silly to make mistakes, isn't it? And then put your awareness into your thumb. Is it tight? Are you holding it in place? You can just relax. You can just release. There's nothing you need to hold on to right now. And put your attention in your palm and just let it open if it wants to open. Maybe your palm doesn't want to open. That's fine too. Next, we're going to do the whole torso. The front of the body and the chest, the back, the sides of the body, and in between each of the ribs. There's a little space in between each of the ribs. What would it feel like if we let there be space within that space? And then into the abdomen. If you'd like, you can send a few breaths right there. When you inhale, let your abdomen puff up with air. And then when you exhale, let it all go. There's nothing you need to be doing right now other than this. Other than just being here. And then our attention is going to go into our hips and our pelvis. Wherever the tight spaces are, wherever you're holding tension, you can release it. I give you permission to release it. You should also give yourself permission to release it. Then down the legs, the front of the quads, the back of the hamstrings, the outside of the thighs, the inside of the thighs. Where are you holding tension? The first step is just becoming aware and just noticing. If you've noticed anywhere you're holding tension, you've already done all we're trying to do. It's not a contest or a competition. Who can release the most? Who can relax the most? Think of how silly that would be. We're not doing that. We're just being. We're just being right here. And we are being a little silly. And that's okay. Put your attention into your knees, the front of the knee and the back of the knee. Are you holding tension in your knees? If you are, it's okay to just let it go. And if you can't let it go, that's okay too. And if you can't feel much of anything in your knee, as long as you're trying, as long as you're checking it out, that's all that matters. We're gonna go with our attention down the front of the shin and down the back of the calf. Relaxing, releasing, finding tension if it's there, and then letting go. Or just giving it permission to let go. And whatever happens after that, who's to say? Then we come to the ankle, the inside of the ankle, the outside of the ankle, the front, the back, all the little wiggly bits in the middle. We're just scanning, looking, seeing what's there, being curious about it. And into the foot, the heel of the foot, the bottom of the foot, the arch, the top of the foot, all the little wiggly toes, and the one big toe. We're just letting go. It's okay to be not productive right now. It's okay to not be accomplishing anything. It's okay to just simply be. How does it feel to just be? Do you feel more relaxed than when we started? How does it feel to breathe now that we've done our best to relax and release? If you take a deep breath right now, does it feel different than when we started? Maybe. Let's take a few more breaths to just settle even more into our bodies, into this space, our environment, into our lives, into being and just being. Thank you so